Sir Peter Sterling and Ray Warren.
Thank you for joining us here at the National Capital from Bruce Stadium. A bumper crowd basking in the sunshine of Canberra as Mal Meninga takes the Raiders out. A most important clash against Manly. Boyle goes onto the wing, Wiki into the centres, Croker to 5'8", Stone to half, and Wesley and Lomax are the front rowers. Manly, a chance today to leapfrog Canberra and go into the top 5. No Jack Elsgood, Ryan onto the wing, and Roberts is out, and David Gillespie is a shock coming into that second row in jumper 54. Graham Annesley is the man with the whistle. Match of the day. I didn't know they went as high as 54. Now, Canberra starts from right to left in front of a partisan crowd, and Carroll takes it back. 3 Raiders, including Meninga in the tackle. Gillespie, been out for a few weeks, keen to get a touch of the football. Dunford, and again 3 Raiders there. Bookmakers have got Manly a warm favourite to win. Lyons has been the destroyer of Canberra on past occasions here. They've played twice, both times Manly winning, and Lyons has played a key role. Dunford taking his second turn on this set of 6. Red got underneath the tackle from Brad Clyde. Still able to get the kick in. Mullins comes back, swerving his way outside the 30 and beyond the 40. Good run by Mullins.
He's going to be a key player for the Raiders. Brett Mullins coming in from fullback. You'll see him work off Mal Meninga's shoulder. They'll send Wiki through as a decoy, and Mullins will try and get on the outside of his man. On that occasion, was able to make a good 30 or 40 metres, returning the kick.
So Manly's turn to defend and let Canberra feel some of their venom. David Furner in 12 jumper. Back and away. Jason Croker reaching the 40-metre line. The last tackle, and Bradley Clyde puts it in the air. Not a good bomb. Matthew Reg goes above them, contests the ruck and comes down with it.
And that was the word. He contested the football. The Raiders did not fly high. He got good support as Cliff Lyons looking to link up with Danny Moore on the inside. In fact, it's Terry Hill hit in a very strong tackle, and the ball comes loose.
Strong defence by the Raiders. Great field position for Canberra. Listen to the crowd roar. The Raiders get their first real chance. Stone in 19. Mullins now. Hetherington is the fair-headed lad. And he did well. Walters. Speared away for Croker. Infield pass Meninga. 22 out from the line. Walters, Stone, Lomax, back inside, Furner, stands, offloads, Meninga, links with Croker, inside the 20-metre line, he's bombarded by the Manly defence. Well, Canberra might be the outsiders, but I think somebody forgot to tell them. Meninga through to Stone, on for Clyde, gets the pass out the back. David Furner takes it inside the 20-metre line. Great start for the Raiders. Walters is 8 metres out on 5. Stone. Long ball. Lomax. Short for Meninga. Grubber for Croker. Ryan takes it. Ryan safe for Manly.
Very good attacking football from Canberra, keeping the ball alive, but so too the defence from Manly was outstanding. Meninga rolls the ball through. Ryan slips at the end here. Cleaned up by Boyle in the field of play.
Now it's Carroll. Decoy run by Manly's Owen Cunningham just made a bit of a passage for David Gillespie.
As you mentioned, Gillespie was a shock. As Menzies makes good ground up the middle. He actually wasn't named in any side this weekend, and went to Bob Fulton at training yesterday morning and said that the ribs were okay, he was right to play.
Rich kicks again, and Mullins brings it back again. Mullins running strongly.
Hands off, hands away, Manly. Clear the ruck.
Megas on for Stone. Stone long ball for Croker, short for Furness. Furness 3 metres into Manly's territory. No score on the board, opening minutes of the big clash of the day. Walters hit by Carroll. Big assignment for young Scott Fulton today. He's up against the #1 hooker in the world, Steve Walters. Dummy half is Ruben Wiki now. Hetherington got that pass at exactly the right time, right on the ad line. Now they're 20 metres out again. They're in the centre of the park with that pass. A cross now for Croker. Grubbing kick through. He's chasing. Ridge is under pressure. Loses the ball. Meninga misses the ball. And it's a try. That's a try on the second or third attempt. Scored by David Boyle. This is an incredible try.
Unbelievable. The ball came loose. It looked as though Meninga was odds on to score. He missed the ball completely. The kick through from Croker was a good one. Everybody on side, and he chased very, very well. Matthew Ridge looked as though he had it covered. Slipped in the corner. The ball came loose. He got his hands to the ball. Meninga went straight over the top. And David Boyle backing up, able to beat Chris Ryan to score the first 4-pointer.
Kick on its way. Looks okay. Yes! From a wide angle for Furner. Canberra 6-0. Matthew Ridge restarts. He'd be very disappointed with what happened in Boyle scoring the try.
And that successful conversion attempt from Furner will be an enormous confidence booster to both himself and the side. As the ball comes loose, Tuvey picks up. Gillespie points out left. They've got some numbers.
Lyons is with it as they cross the 20-metre line. Terry Hill! Hill has tackled 11 out. Canberra holding them down in defence as long as they can. Oh, Dunford was picked off. Wesley it was. Gillespie again. Wesley over the top. Hetherington underneath. Fulton. Lyons. Cuts out Tuvey. Picks up out wide Menzies. Menzies on the 5th. Lyons. Shapes to kick and then gives it to Carroll, on to Dunford, over the top for Gillespie. Gillespie throws the dummy to Ridge and picks up Cunningham, who in turn finds Danny Moore, and Danny Moore is tackled and put away.
Excellent defence from Ken Nagus there on the last, Manly keeping the ball alive. The Raiders doing everything right in defence against Cliff Lyons. They're not overreading the situation. They're waiting for him to pass. If he runs the football, they're there to take him.
Canberra leading 6 points to 0. A try for David Boyle, converted by David Furner. Halfway line. Croker. Lyons went up very quick looking for the intercept. Bradley Clyde. Clyde with a bumping run. 33 metres out, centre of the ground, last tackle. Stone pushes it on for Meninga. Mullins comes into the back line. Gets his kick in miraculously. The ball will go dead. And back to the 20 for the restart. Danny Moore used as a forward.
It's very lush turf here at Bruce Stadium. Saw Danny Moore trip over there. We saw Matthew Ridge also struggle with his footing, and the first try was scored. Mark Carroll hitting the ball strongly forward, met well by John Lomax.
Menzies is the decoy. Cunningham's the ball carrier. Does Manly work it out now to nearly the halfway mark? Manly won this corresponding match 15-14 last year, and in 1991 they thrashed Canberra 46-12. So Bruce Stadium has been a happy hunting ground for Manly, hasn't it? Mullins is the carrier. And through two again. So every time he's run the ball back, he's been able to beat at least one, and most times two. Penalty now goes to Canberra.
And Matt Dunford ruled to have struck prematurely in the play the ball there. Mullins looked as though he was going to put the ball down. Dunford, he just got the leg in there, and the referee said, "Will cost you a penalty."
Meninga finding the line about 5 metres on his own side of halfway. Lomax. There's their positions on the table with the for and against. Manly on the attack. Lyons gets it away for Terry Hill to make inroads. 18 metres out from the line. Quick play the ball required. Tuvey goes to the blind. Oh, and the play has lost its impetus.
Well, the first mistake from Canberra, and straight away Manly looked dangerous. Terry Hill coming through. We've got a touch judge coming on now. Just wondering whether a Canberra player may have taken a Manly player out in back play. The pass from Tuvey, and Meninga went through. I think that put Tuvey off. A mistake made by Ryan. And no action taken.
Canberra then leading 6-0. A converted try. And now they're just outside the 20-metre line, their own end of the park. Bruce Stadium in magnificent condition. And a crowd here probably around the ground record of 24,000 as Canberra gets a penalty. Meninga with the line finder. Steve Walters taking the tap free. Wesley. Crowd getting behind the Raiders again. Hetherington, Furner on the end of it. Stone, Croker, now Wiki, infield pass for Nagus. 33 out from the Manly line. Hetherington again! Oh, this young colt is playing well. Walters, Stone, Lomax. They reach the 20-metre line, flicks it out the back. Stone gets it away, Furner gets it on. This is Croker, 12 out, away from Furner, back to Meninga. Meninga, he'll score. Meninga puts it down. Oh, what a try! What a try, Stello!
Well, I think that's close to the best try we've seen this year, and that is making a statement. But just have a look at the Raiders at their best here. Finally, Meninga carries a couple over, but the ball movement is superb. The second phase play from Canberra has been outstanding. Lomax is wrapped up, gets the ball away. Good support play here. Furner involved. Croker comes back. He's able to turn. Furner again involved. 1-on-2 out there, and Meninga, those odds will favour him any day. Plants the ball down.
800 career points brought up with that try for the big fella. Furner now. He converted one from a similar point early on, and this time no. Flags down, crowd down. But the scoreboard has gone up. Canberra leading Manly 10-0. Sunday night lead. It gets us started again. Manly really must be, I think, the next team to score. I know it's an early comment, or maybe even a premature comment, but they really need to be the team that scores next.
Well, Ray, in all the matches we've done this year, and that is plenty, I've never seen a more dominant, sustained start by a side as we've seen from Canberra here this afternoon. What Manly must believe is that they are going to go off the boil. They've got to get down to a simmering stage for Manly to get back in this, so they have to hang in. And I do agree with you, they can't have any more points scored against them before they're on the scoreboard.
David Furner forced back by a willing defence from Manly. Steve Stone. And I think when punters saw that Stone would partner Croker at half and 5/8 respectively, Canberra blew in the betting, but up till now, they've done their club proud. Kim Sheens will be ecstatic about the way they've gone. Manly now 40 metres out from their line. Carroll. Dunford. Menzies went flying through there in support.
I think punters would have been concerned with Pongia going out as well, as Cunningham straight up the middle makes a good burst of 10. But the work of both Hetherington and Wesley out there, they don't look like interchange players. Lions the blind.
Hill chimes in, Ryan goes infield off the wing, and that's the turnover for Manly. For Canberra, bringing it out again with Brett Mullins. Magus goes in to take a forward play, which these days, of course, have become wing plays. And aren't they an important facet of the team's performance? Lomax, you've got to follow him because he'll give you a pass no matter what pressure he's under. Walters away from dummy half. Heavy defence by Manly. Right on the halfway line. Stone, Croker, Meninga. Familiar sounds. Clyde chases. The ball finds the line.
And they continue to do everything right. Mal Meninga keeping his players' minds on the job. Nice driving kick there. And this is a good kick because it allows the chasers to come through or the ball to go over the sideline. Both of those put pressure on the Manly fullback in Ridge.
Manly to work the ball away from their own line. Jeff Tuvey taking a hammering from the Canberra defence. And a penalty this time against the Raiders. This time the Raiders inside the 10. Terry Hill tries to pinch another penalty. He doesn't do that, but he pinches about 12 metres. Tuvey chimes in. They're up to the halfway line on 2 plays. Dunford. Driven back and pummeled into the ground. Heavy stuff. Clyde and Wesley floating past the Lions. Cunningham puts it down. Croker is there to mark it for Canberra. So this is the first tackle for Canberra. Stone, 40 metres out from the line.
And the first change in personnel has been made by Manly. Their only fresh replacement, David Alexander, has gone on for Gillespie. Came up with some big hits, Gillespie, but when you've got a rib problem, it can be a little bit counterproductive.
Lomax working with Stone, and then around the corner for Croker. And Croker is put away by Manly. The ball has come loose. It'll be, I feel, a penalty. But now this skirmish has broken out. Annesley to rule on it. Croker's the one that's given the penalty. Ridge takes the kick for line. Carroll goes storming towards the defence. 35 out from the Canberra line.
Like a little knock on there from Fulton. Dummy half position. With second tackle, they've gone close to centre field. Back the blind through Cunningham.
Cunningham reaching the 20-metre line. Manly with a chance here to get over the line for the first time. Tuvey Moore, Hancock! Oh, great defence. Brett Mullins.
Oh, isn't he having a game, Brett Mullins? Not only running the football, but saving points for his team. Beautiful work there from the outside backs, Tuvey and Moore. And the momentum was going towards the sideline. That helped Mullins, but he had to do plenty of work to keep Hancock from scoring in the corner.
Annesley wasn't happy with it. Stone. Magus, he's through! Pops the pass away. That'll be Bradley Clyde. It is. Stone now. Hetherington.
Oh, big tackle there. Hetherington comes up with the mistake. Straight away, Lyons looks for Ridge.
Ridge running it now down to the 40-metre line. Canberra player went in and grimaced with pain. I think it's Ruben Wiki. Danny Moore is tackled. 31 metres out from the line. Hancock for Lions. Now Tuvey holds it back for Menzies. Menzies no gain in ground for Manly. Carroll, Lions. Good passing out the back for Danny Moore. Moore gets his pass for Ridge. Ridge is shut down. 18 metres out from the line. Hancock, Lions. Dunford in some space. Now Terry Hill. Over the sideline, inches from the line. Double movement has been ordered.
Yes, a double movement and another try saver, this time in the opposite corner. David Boyle responsible. Dunford did a great job. He got in behind the defence, threw the pass to Terry Hill. He looked certain to score. There he is over the sideline. He stopped. Ball goes out. Good decision. Great tackle.
Stone. $10-0 on the scoreboard. Boyle. And that's Burnham. Siren in the background. There's the end of the first half. As I said, almost a copybook first half. Almost out of the manual for... On the receiving end of two great tries, or... One of them certainly a great try, but tremendous first half performance by Canberra. Manly will be hoping that the Raiders have gone off the boil during the break. Burnham is still on for Canberra. Kosef has come on for Manly. Very good young talent, Nick Kosef. Walters now driving it down inside the 20-metre line. Matthew Ridge, who's had a mixed bag, you might say. This is Ryan, who knows what it's like to have Mal Meninga charging down on you as a result of one of the tries. Dunford, that's good football by Dunford. Tremendously strong tackle by the Raiders. And Dunford was still able to get it away. Ryan plays it now. Tuvey goes away on the blind side. And they're good yards for Manly. Terry Hill, Cliff Lyons. That is fielded back on his own 20-metre line by Brett Mullins, who's had an absolutely superb game. Look at him go! Mullins! A 50-metre run that hasn't ended! Burnham is with it! Well, Brett Mullins! That is incredible stuff!
And they've got numbers to the left. The Stone gets it. Mullins beat two men, I think, on two occasions.
Clyde now. Big tackle out wide by Danny Moore. Played by Wiki. They're close to the line. Stone. Steve Stone. There's the line just in front of him. Walters at halfback. Lomax provides it for Meninga to give it for Mullins, then for Boyle, and they put it down. Terry Hill. Hill comes outside the 30-metre line. Lomax puts him over the sideline.
Well, he's done a great job there, John Lomax. Terry Hill complaining that the tackle was not completed in the one motion. If he could have beaten Lomax to his open pastures, the forced pass there from Canberra, they weren't guilty of that too much in the first half. There's Terry Hill beating two players. Lomax comes across now. Gets some support from Walters.
Canberra immediately launching an attack. And the sound of the whistle.
They sent him off.
There's a send-off here. Croker. He had a little run-in with the referee earlier. He's been sent off.
And for the use use of the elbow, running it from the scrum base. Oh, gee, I can't go with that one. It's hit Tuvey below the chin. You see worse than that. He's trying to protect himself. Tuvey's head did go back. That is not a send-off offence for mine. You will see worse through the course of the match.
What a sensational game we've got here. I thought Friday was good. Dunford goes up. Player after player throws his body on the line. Lyons, a long ball for Hill, inside for Ryan. And Ryan is tackled. 3 metres from the halfway. Lyon, Menzies, Cunningham, Kosef, Ridge, then Moore on the outside. Here's Hancock. He gets it back inside. Denny Moore, he'll score. Manly gets the try.
And it was great work down the right-hand side by Manly, keeping the ball alive, but a bad mistake made by Brett Mullins. He fell for the dummy when he had to take the tackle. Going from left to right through Menzies and Cunningham. That's Kosef. Gets the ball to Ridge. Now, Canberra sliding well in defence here. They've actually cleaned up. There was no problems there if Brett Mullins takes the tackle. Clyde was there, but he fell for the dummy, and Danny Moore unopposed for 25 metres.
Look at that strike rate for Matthew Ridge. This is not a difficult kick for him. Flags are in the air. So Manly start the climb back. 10-6 down. David Furness kick off. Fielded by Matthew Ridge. And look at that for a tackle. Steve Stone, the halfback. This is Dunford. 23 metres out from their own line. Manly, they must be the team that scores next. Carroll plays it. O'Donnell is on for Scott Fulton. 40-metre line just behind the play the ball. Carroll. The last now. Lyons. Tuvey. Kicks ahead. A little bit of an each-way bet there. And the scrum about 22 metres away from the Canberra line. Stone and Boyle combining to get the play 32 metres away from Canberra's line now. Brad Clyde. Tuvey and Kosef combining to make the tackle on Brad Clyde. David Wesley is back on for Canberra. Tim Sheens shuffling his workers around on and off the field. Walters! Steve Walters, he's made plenty of these today. 31 metres out from the line, across to the right for Stone. He kicks. Meninga overruns the rebounding ball, and John Lomax is put down. 6 more tackles, says the referee.
Well, I wouldn't have thought a Manly player did play at that one, so a good decision there for Canberra. Another set of 6. The more football they can have in their hand, the greater they are of hanging on in this game.
Strange ruling by the referee. He must have felt that the Manly player played at the ball. Now it's with Walters turning it inside for David Furner. And again Canberra are in the Manly danger zone. Stone, long pass out for Burnham. He's a light stepper. Meninga turns it infield. Back for Stone. He's getting a heap of work today. He'll sleep well tonight, Steve Stone. 6 more tackles, did I see him say. John Lomax. He's had a superb game, this man. John Lomax to the blind side for Meninga. Bumps off one and tramples his way towards the line.
They've got a big line set to the left.
And that's why Meninga took that play. Stone. Furner angles back inside. They'll go there again. Stone calls it. Slow play the ball. Walters is over. Under the post. Walters
scores! Under the posts!
And there isn't a player out there who deserves a try more than Steve Walters. His yard making up the middle has been outstanding today. A great place to score. Werner will be pleased.
They haven't provided him with too many easier shots. And the flags go up. The crowd goes up with them. The Raiders lead the Eagles 16-6 as one of the stars looks on from the back of the stand. He starts. Mullins sending back Ruben Wiki. He really rolled his sleeves up, Ruben Wiki, just after the send-off. And he made a lot of vital tackles out in the hardest part of the ground to defend in, I believe, out in the centres. This is Walters now. 41 metres out. Big Mal bumps away from Kosef. Runs over the top of another one. Terry Hill knows what it's like eyeballing the big fella. Stowe. Clyde. Burnham. 5 gone for the Greens. And Stone it is that puts it over the sideline on the bounce for a scrum inside the 20.
And so important there for Steve Stone to come up with a good play. The pass from dummy half was a poor one. He made a great catch of it. Look out, he's got to get down. The ball almost on the ground. Got a kick in, picked up 30 metres, and instead of handing the football over cheaply to Manly, they have to go through a scrum. It wastes time, and his side can get set in defence.
12-6 the scrums to Canberra as Manly win the 19th decided scrum. And Matthew Ridge is tackled just beyond his own 20-metre line. Still, it's possible for Manly. Played by Cunningham. And that's Gillespie on for another, I would imagine, brief period. O'Donnell's pass, a horror ball, but Tuvey did well. Then Lyons dummies twice to the one man. And Terry Hill attracts a swarm of attention.
Great defence again from Meninga. And on this afternoon's form, he will make another kangaroo tour as Manly go wide. Cunningham, nothing happening out there. The sliding defence of Canberra is very good still.
This is the last for the Eagles. Ridge. Tuvey runs to the defence line. Mullins looking over it like an eagle hawk. Now he starts to wind those long legs up. And can he run? I'd say he's a shade faster than his Australian representative father. And Billy, don't take that as an offence, please. Nagus, the other fleet-footed wingman for Canberra. Oh, don't tell me Steve Stone can make a mistake.
Well, he has here, and Canberra need to reform quickly. Just trying to do it a little bit too quickly with Stone out of dummy half.
Moore scored the only Manly try. 21 metres out from the line now.
If they are to go on and win this game, Manly, they must show patience. There's plenty of time for them as Alexander takes it inside the 20. They don't need to force it. If they haven't scored in 6, put the bomb up or roll it in. Try and get another set of 6 against this weakened defence.
Gillespie from knee level. It comes back away for the blonde-headed captain. He's 15 out from the line. O'Donnell. Cliff Lyons inside for Kosef and back for Tuvey and then for O'Donnell. And then the defence of Wesley puts him away. Last tackle now. They're close to the line, aren't they? Tuvey, Lyons, lets a decoy go. Oh, that could be obstruction. It's play on, says Annesley for Canberra. Nagus. Oh, let him, look at him go. Hancock is displaying great speed, but Nagus goes into another gear. Nagus scores, and that puts the nail in the coffin.
Well, he went into another gear and he was still only in second.
He was travelling, I'll give you the tip, because Hancock is fast.
And what finishing power this Canberra side possess. They can score length of the field tries. and it's come from absolutely nothing, just the speed of the man getting out of dummy half of Ken Nagus. We thought he may have made the fullback spot his own. Mullins has done that, but Nagus has found a berth on the wing.
Meninga kicks the goal. 22-6, the Green Machine.
Ridge now with the restart. Mullins for Lomax. I just can't believe the improvement in this player, Peter.
Well, again, he's one player with Quentin Pongia not out there, and they do tend to work in tandem. His brother makes a great charge as well. He has just seen the need to raise his work rate, and he's done that great out there. There's a high tackle here on Clyde. Clyde doesn't normally react like that, so there was something to the tackle. Owen Cunningham on his haunches. The crowd screaming for another dismissal. We won't see that, I wouldn't imagine. There was a high tackle.
Well, you know,
It's not normally Cunningham's go.
No, it's not Owen Cunningham's go, and it's probably not Craig Field's go either. And I'll let the case rest there. This crowd, they have absolutely delighted in what their home team has done against the odds. No Stewart, no Daly, no Nandruku. Walters to the 20-metre line. What a superb effort by him and him too, John Lomax. And Steve Stone, the dummy half, what a job he's done. Meninga, the captain, leading by example. Boyle, 6 more tackles, says the referee. Manly striking for it. So they change places in the play the ball. Westley. I can't imagine Bob Fulton saying anything other than look out for the Canberra side in 1994.
Here's Ruben Wiki, a metre from the line.
Hetherington or Burnham it is. Stone across for David Lomax. Still they get the ball away. Bradley Clyde around the corner for Meninga. Slams it down. Slam dunk. And Canberra gets another. Meninga gets his second, and it should have been 3.
Well, it's just great to watch. This is the most committed performance from any team I've seen this year, and that spells danger to other sides down the track. Bradley Clyde did a great job. So too did Lomax here, David Lomax. He slips, still gets a good ball away to a support player in Clyde, throws the dummy, that keeps Terry Hill out wide. Mal Meninga over the top of Ridge, who tries to hang on, gets the hand over.
806 career points. He went past the 800 today in flight. Look at the smile on that face. Not big, but very satisfying. I think other oppositions watching this performance will be saying, hang on a moment, maybe they should be the favourites for the premiership. I reckon the boys in Darwin and Alice Springs will be changing their markets pretty quickly.
They might be getting some phone calls, and I know we keep talking about it, but let's put this win in perspective. They've done it with 12 men. They've done it without Stewart, Daly and Pongia. Nandruku's been out for a while, and they've only led by 10, which against 12 against 13 you would not believe would be enough.
Against Manly we're talking.
Against Manly, and they've not only hung on, they're now in front by 20.
Ryan. Tuvi. Long pass out for Alexander. Is that Alexander? Yes. 20 metres out. Along the line with Menzies now. MMI Insurance, they provide the man of the match today. $1,000 man of the match and set on Fridays, and MMI the great insurance people on Sundays. 30 metres away from the Manly line, and again a knock on.
Steve Stone feeds the ball. We did speak to Bob Fulton on the footy show this morning, and he hadn't been pleased with the way that his side had played. I don't think that he's going to be too impressed with this performance this afternoon. They've been out-enthused by their opposition. Every Canberra player really has had that urgency in his game. And there aren't many players out there in the Canberra side that haven't played close to the best of their ability. And that is a rarity amongst, well, 15 players.
Here's Lomax angling in from out in the centres. And I'm watching some of the things that David Lomax does. And he's almost as adroit as his brother. He was the one that put that last try together. Now this is John Lomax. They remind me of the Dawson twins from the 80s. Identical twins almost. What?
Oh, I can't run with that.
Ruben Wiki now. What are you arguing about? You weren't around in those days.
I remember them, Ray.
Do you?
The Nagus.
Nagus. Nagus! Nagus! Forced back. He was next in the queue. Walters. Meninga kicks back for his flanker on the left, and up they go. Down they come. It's a try. It's another try for Mullins. The smile comes over the face. A salute to the crowd.
He's had an excellent game as Brett Mullins. Was their best player in the first 15-20 minutes. Did make a mistake on the try, but he's well and truly made up for that this afternoon. It's a planned move. Mullins comes down with the ball.
There it goes.
Oh, hang on, he's hit the corner post with that one. But he won't mind. There'll be another smile. Canberra 30, Manly 6.
Timepiece has expired. Canberra, one of their most memorable victories. Now let's have a look at the other scores in Winfield Cup matches today. And big winners, Eastern Suburbs over Gold Coast. Likewise, Penrith over Parramatta and Newcastle over Illawarra. And South Sydney, a narrow win over Cronulla, 16 points to 14. The points table tonight, with the match to be played between Canterbury and West tomorrow. North on 14, Canberra, St George, Canterbury all on 10, and Penrith on 9, making up the top 5. The footy tab, it paid on Pick the Score, $675.80. On behalf of the 9 Rugby League crew and Peter Sterling from Bruce Stadium, I'm Ray Warren. Good night, Australia. Bob will, though, North Sydney.